This is how to use the preset styles in Leonardo AI. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is choose a preset. You've got options like Leonardo Phoenix for high-quality artistic rendering, anime for anime-style characters and scenes, concept art, graphic design, and more. Today, we'll go with Leonardo Phoenix so I can show you the preset styles there. Now, let's take a look at style settings on the left panel. Here, you can tweak options to add extra flair to your image. First, set prompt enhance to auto so Leonardo can improve your description for you. Next, choose a preset style like sketch, color if you're going for an illustrated look. Next up, let's type in a description for the AI to work from. This is where you bring your ideas to life. The more detailed your prompt, the better your results will be. For example, let's try something like Roman soldier with sword, foggy morning, sunrise, 4K, sketch style. Be as creative and descriptive as you want. Add details like colors, mood, or specific art styles. This first image shows a Roman soldier in a mystical fog. Now let's try only using yellow, red, and green only. I am quite happy with the result. As we can see, Leonardo emphasizes these colors, and it looks like someone drew this picture, which is what we want. First, let's talk about what the Sketch B and W preset does. When you select this preset, Leonardo AI creates images that resemble pencil sketches with a high contrast black and white look. This style is great for creating expressive and textured images that feel like traditional sketches, making it perfect for logos, icons, and illustrations. For our first example, I've entered the prompt, vector lion logo, flat icon, website logo. The goal here is to create a stylized, recognizable lion logo that could work well as an icon or branding element. As you can see in this first set of images, Leonardo AI generated 4 distinct versions of the lion logo, each in black and white with that rough, textured pencil sketch quality. Let's take a look at them together. Next, I adjusted the prompt slightly to make it more business-oriented, adding, "Make it for a business logo." Let's see how that affected the output. In this new set, each lion design appears a bit more polished and refined, making them feel more professional and suited for business branding. The lion's mane is more streamlined, giving it a contemporary feel. Again, these images follow the Sketch B and W style, but with variations that make them suitable for a professional setting. For the last example, I changed the prompt to a stylized representation of a lion logo, flat icon, minimalistic. Let's see how this influences the sketch style. This set emphasizes simplicity and style, with each lion design using fewer lines and shapes to achieve a minimalist look. In the final design, the lion has a clean, bold look with minimal detail, perfect for a simplistic logo. First, let's talk about what 3D render means. A 3D render is essentially a digitally created image that looks three-dimensional. Here in Leonardo AI, I started with the following prompt. Full-body ninja, 3D cartoon character, good background, creative, 4K, Disney style. These images are not what I expected. They are not bad, but I wanted typical ninja, not cartoon. I will play around with the prompt so I can get what I want. Full-body ninja, 3D cartoon character, good background, creative, 4K, Disney style, black color, no face shown, only eyes, and the ninja is with shuriken. This time, I wanted a slightly more mysterious ninja character, with the face partially hidden except for the eyes, and holding shurikens for that classic ninja feel. In this set, Leonardo AI generated another 4 images, each giving a unique interpretation of a shadowy, stealthy ninja character in a similar Disney-inspired 3D style. These images show how a few tweaks in the prompt can create a very different mood and style, while still maintaining the cartoonish, 3D rendered look. For the third set, I modified the prompt to 3D render, ninja with shuriken, 4K, black only eyes showing. Here I emphasized photorealism, looking for a more intense ninja design with sharper details and a serious tone. This time the goal was to make the ninja look a bit more realistic, while still maintaining that 3D rendered effect. This final set of images takes on a different tone from the previous ones. Here we see photorealistic ninja characters in a high-contrast, 3D rendered style. The first image has a ninja with a determined look, holding shurikens. I do not like that the hands are glitched. But as I said, we must add negative prompt so we won't get this problem again. The second image has a similar character with a more dynamic pose and shuriken in hand. Let's start by briefly explaining each of these styles. Pro B&W Photography produces high-quality black and white images. This style works great if you're going for a timeless, classic look with strong contrasts and texture. Pro Color Photography focuses on delivering vivid, rich colors with great detail. Use this when you want images to stand out with strong color palettes and depth. Pro Film Photography is inspired by vintage film aesthetics. It gives images a more nostalgic or cinematic feel, perfect if you're aiming for a moodier, more artistic vibe. Each style has its unique strengths, depending on the kind of look you're going for. For this image generation, I use the following prompt: a candle in a glass vessel placed against a Christmas background that creates a warm and cozy atmosphere. This prompt is designed to evoke a holiday feeling with warm tones and a sense of calmness. And I set the contrast to medium for balanced detail. The glass and wax textures are clearly visible, giving the images a realistic look. Overall, each image captures the warmth and festivity of the holiday season, just as the prompt intended. Now moving on to our second prompt, a basketball player with a Chicago Bulls jersey on the court. In this set of images, we have a moody, high-contrast series of a basketball player in a vintage Chicago Bulls jersey. The lighting is very good. The Pro Film Photography style adds that slight grittiness. I don't like his hair, it is messy. He has got some strange marks on his face that I do not want, and he looks like an alien. For the next set, I added a negative prompt. The purpose of the negative prompt is to avoid certain unwanted traits that may appear in AI-generated images, such as these that I said now. Now let's try all of this styles on one and see which is the best. Here's how the images turned out after adding the negative prompt. Notice how the player's appearance is more natural and streamlined, with fewer distracting features. This adjustment helps create a cleaner, more realistic look. In the first image, the player is centered, with a worn Bulls jersey and deep nostalgic lighting. The third image shines in this row, with its intense gaze and focused lighting, capturing a moment of deep concentration. The first image here offers a warm, nostalgic ambiance, with the player's friendly smile and softer background tones, making the scene feel inviting and candid. In the next image, the player looks off-camera, and the lighting casts a subtle glow on the jersey. The third image captures a natural mid-conversation moment. Finally, the fourth image continues the relaxed vibe, presenting the player in an at-ease posture that feels like a post-game moment. The first image captures a serious, close-up portrait of the player in a Chicago Bulls jersey, showcasing strong contrast and deep shadows that add intensity to his expression. The second image stands out with its sharp details and a soft-edge background, creating an almost cinematic feel as though shot on vintage film. Next, there's an action-oriented pose that highlights movement. The last image mirrors the intensity of the first, but from a different angle, with a striking play of light and shadow across the player's face. Leonardo AI offers different image styles, and today we're focusing on the illustration style. This style is ideal for creating hand-drawn or artistic looks. It's great for detailed artwork where you want to see intricate line work and shading. Unlike more realistic styles, illustration is less about lifelike accuracy and more about artistic expression, which works perfectly for historical and backgrounds for videos. Let's try some simple prompts like this one. Each illustration emphasizes the elegance of a hand-painted style with slight variations in fullness. It really looks like Leonardo da Vinci made these pictures. Now let's see what we will get if we use a more complex prompt. This prompt tells Leonardo AI to focus on creating a hand-drawn look with a historical feel. The idea is to bring out a vintage, classic illustration style that feels like it's straight out of an old cookbook or a historical painting. A collection of vintage-style soup illustrations with bowls of vegetables and herbs, each image showcasing intricate line work, muted colors, and a hand-drawn historical aesthetic. Variations include different angles, added utensils, and depth-enhancing shading to reinforce the aged look.